wanted to shoot a little update video on our trap that we built. We're getting real close to being a couple hundred deep that we've trapped so far. And I just kind of wanted to go through some details of some of the updates we did, some things that are a little different from the first video that we put out. So I detailed that we originally started off with the magnet technology. We had a bit of issue with power draw and all that, so we changed from that to a door popper solenoid. Basically, if you'll see there, that wire goes to a door popper solenoid inside the box. This box here, which we have a solar panel, and it's on its own battery power, so it doesn't pull from the big battery, and that keeps that charged up. And then we have power running through the cable, through the extension cord, over to the cart over there. And basically what we do is we when we signal to the relay, it closes the circuit, powers the solenoid momentarily, and the solenoid fires backward this way, pulling the wire, and then the lever function works like it's supposed to. After we adjusted that, after we got it all in place and started using it, come to find out we didn't correctly wire the solar panel in the right way. So in retrospect, we figured that out after we changed everything, but in retrospect, we probably could have run the magnet technology that we originally planned. We just weren't getting enough recharge on the solar panel at the time, but now we have no problems at all with the solar panel system charging. That camera and box right there, I've been sitting on this location for almost 2 weeks, and you know, it keeps up. So probably the magnet technology would have worked. At this particular trap site, we're using our bump barrels that we've created. We use feeders, we also use bump barrels. It just depends on the circumstances, but we had conditioned this site with a bump barrel, and so instead of moving a feeder in here, we decided to just leave the bump barrel. And so that's just a plastic barrel. It's got holes drilled into it that we either attach with a rope or a chain to some object that they can't move, and then as they push the barrel around, the corn dumps out of the holes. That seems to work pretty well. The only issue we have with that is that if they figure it out and there's a large group of a large enough pig, they'll roll a whole 50 pounds or 100 pounds of corn out of that barrel in one night. So if you're not going to get on the site pretty quick, they could eat up your corn pretty quick, rather than setting a feeder up that conditions them to the site, but also allows them to, it meters out the corn so they don't just completely rob you blind when you don't have the trap set up. So that's the bump barrel. Like I said, we're using it and the feeders. But another update we did has to do with the camera box over here, and it was just a small slight update. But we changed it out for one of these because inevitably over time, weather changes, components go out, whatever, we were having to get into that white box pretty regular to check things, or something wasn't working right, and the lid on it was secured by screws, and so we had to bring the special screwdriver out here. So we went to this plastic weatherproof ammo can, basically, to house all the electronics in, so that it's easy open shut, and it keeps the weather off of the system. So we changed that out, and then we also changed our wheels out for our cart down here to a metal wheel, because we had the plastic ones were breaking, because it's out here in the weather and the plastic doesn't like being out in the weather, so we switched to a metal wheel. But those are kind of the updates that we wanted to go over, just to let y'all know how we're trying to make it better, doing stuff different, what works, what doesn't work, so that we can try to help y'all out, those of you that are trying to build your own. And And then also anybody out there that's needing some hog trapping done in Northeast Texas, don't hesitate to give us a call or look us up on Facebook or YouTube. We definitely appreciate the business. We appreciate y'all following along and watching with us. We hope y'all were able to get on top of them. So, but that's kind of the updates that we've gone through. We just wanted to kind of detail how we're trying to make it better, easier, more efficient. I know a lot of you watched the video, like some of the ideas, and we wanted to kind of detail with you what's changed after we trap. After we get on this group, I think we're going to be pretty close to 200 pigs running through here. So everything's working still. It's working good. I mean, just like anything else that you built from scratch, you're having to, troubleshoot and try things and move things and figure out what works better, and also the things that don't work, but it's still working. And we appreciate y'all following along, watching the video. I hope it helped those of you that are trying to build your own. And yeah, we appreciate the business to our customers that keep calling us to come take care of this nuisance. And we also appreciate you guys following along, watching the videos with us. Please like, share, subscribe, because it helps us out in the long run, and we definitely appreciate sharing the journey and the adventure with everybody. So until we see you again, stay safe, happy trapping. Y'all go make a hand somewhere.